Hello everybody and welcome back, and this is Boudica. So today we are going to be talking about city groups and why they are so useful. You've heard me mention this in a couple of videos before and showing how they can be used. So we need to go to Dashboard, Settings, City Groups. Now as you can see, I have them all set up in here. And in fact, I set that one up when I was doing a live training, so we'll get rid of that one. So you can see how I've got mine set up. People do it differently. I've got building, shipper's hub, OO defence, OO off, and they're all the continents that I'm on. So to add something to that, I just type in there, let's say 05 def, which is obviously defence. Add city group, and there it is down there. Now while you're in here, you can actually grab it and move it up the list when it wants to go. Thank you. It doesn't want to play ball today. That's fine. We'll get there. Thank you. So you can move it up in your list so it's in numerical order. You can leave them as they are, hickory pickledy. It doesn't really matter. In order is easier for your substitutes. So when you come out of that, so you've done that bit, now where do you find your city groups? The city groups are up in here. So if you click on the down arrow, you see all my city groups there for all the different continents, plus building, plus my shippers, and I've got 78 unassigned. Wow, that's unusual for me, so let's go see. Always ignore the first one because that's the city you're in. If you click the arrow, right, so that's foot and it's on C22. So how do I add it to a group? Click on groups, edit. Is it building? No, it's completed, so I don't need to click on the building. It's a footman and it's on 22, so that's a 22 offence. So click on 22 offence, submit, and that's it. It's added to your group and you don't have to worry about it again. Now if it's building, let's see if I can find one in this list. It has some, here we go. This one's got some building to do. So, edit, 122, and it's defence, and it's also building. So we'll add it to the building group. We then want 22 defence and submit. So we know it's building. Now, as we've used before, we've got city tools. I'll remove 9 craftsman's huts, and then I will just quick build 9 quarters. There we go. That will get that building. So once it's finished building, you just have to go back into city groups and just take it out of building and submit. And then just shows 22 defence. We'll put it back onto building in case I actually come on and do something. Okay, so that is that done. So you've got your groups. Now what are they used for? Well, if you've got substitutes and someone is subbing your account because you're under attack, or one of your teammates is under attack and we need your defence troops. So we can go into dashboard and obviously we can go through city by city. Not everybody has the continent number, they just have names, which for a substitute makes it harder unless you've got city groups. So we're going to go and have a look at your empire and we're going to see what you've got. So we go to manager and where it says city group filter, I want to recall all your defence on 22. So I go to 22 defence and there is all your cities that I can recall for your to defend. You can do this yourself if you're looking to recall all your defence as well, but for substitutes it saves us a lot of time. Normally we have a lot of substitutes, whether it's their main sub or their war sub, so we could be jumping in and out of 10, 12, 15 accounts trying to recall troops, and this just saves us a lot of time as your sub. So it's really, really useful having them, very, very useful, and if you can set them up, it's great. If you do it near the end, it can take you forever. But if you can get into the habit of doing it every time you land a new city or you've taken a city, then it's really quick. You just add it to your city groups and it's done. Unless you're changing for building, what have you. So city groups, how you set them up, why we use them, and why it's so much easier. Now, Torden, Chedmaster, in game, he has also set up a day at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all 7 days. And instead of having a building tab like I do, he sets up separate days so that he has so many cities in Monday, so many in Tuesday, so many in Wednesday, and he comes on Tuesday, he just opens up his Tuesday tab, and then he sees all the cities he's planned to work on that day. Once he's done that, I'm not sure whether he moves them to a different folder or whether he keeps them in Tuesday. He is going to actually write that down for us to see at a later date. But that is another way of doing it, as well as the city groups, because Torden doesn't use the numbers, but in this, we can find his defence very, very easily. I mean, Jag used to go on and say, I can't find the right cities for the right continent. And when I told him about, look for the 22 death, which Torden says about in game quite often, once I showed Jag how to do it, makes the sub's life so much easier. So yeah, if you can set up city groups, fantastic. It will help people a lot. Thank you for watching.